That way.
What is that?
They will regret this.
Zarska
Will protect the tribe. Mugwa, lend their flesh.
Interesting. Probably.
Should be Nerbok. Akrok too young. Also he... Oh. Chosen Chieftain.
Grunwa is ready.
Ibrak, Kutuk. The blood for the tribe for the blood.
Elder Greyfur, Chosen Chieftain Akrog. The blood for the tribe for the blood. Hunter Zazka. I Kutuk. I Breg.
What are they doing out here?
I Master Anu.
There's nothing here, though.
Akrog heard them speak about him. Ibrak thinks Nerbok should have been chosen chieftain, and not Akrog.
He must hear wrong.
Well, that is enough to convince Zazka.
Shut up, small tusk, or
Kin harms kin not.
what he want Ibrak to say if they heard all?
Nothing. But Akrog will say this. Akrog is chosen chieftain because Sire Narjak chose him, not because he wants it. Make this not harder than it is.
Ibrak knows, and he's sorry. He no disrespect Akrog. It is just the Moonkin lost so many. They cannot lose more.
Trust Akrog. He knows. And once he is chieftain, he will do everything he can to make sure they do not. Now, another question. Have they seen Little Blood? Noag. He is not in the tribe camp.
He not? They see someone go through bushes up north, but they think it one of Zaramak's scrappers. Now that Akrog say it, he probably too tall for scrapper.
Tall sounds about right. Let them hope he did nothing foolish. Strange sparkles. What meant, Anuk?
Ibrak and Kutuk asked themselves the same thing. He say the air wavy, like over a fire.
Grunwar, any idea what that could be?
Maybe X-Power. Hard to say. Green spot mushrooms, maybe. They make the nearby air wavy. Could be. It is true.
Strange sparkles. What meant, Anuk?
Ibrak and Kutuk asked themselves the same thing. He say the air wavy, like over a fire.
Grunwar, any idea what that could be?
Maybe X-Power. Hard to say. Green spot mushrooms, maybe. They make the nearby air wavy. Could be. It is true.
Speaking of I Master Anuk, where is he? He was not in the camp.
East of the cradle with few others. They say Crumb's beaks find nest of araks out there. Good for eating. What sorts? Kutuk no sure. Let them pray to Mugwa. They are blood fiends then. Their flesh is the most nourishing.
All right, they will leave now. There are many things to do. Sharp tusks and thick hide, eyes.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Moving now.
Great. More problems to smash. Grunwa is here. Can Zazka help? What is needed of him?
Not enough power is ready. What should he do?
Destroy them.
What is this?
What can he do for the tribe?
He will lead the way.
This looks interesting.
Let Akrog see.
is going on? In that direction? What on Urgath is this? Let Zazka get a proper look. Bloodburn. That was the name of the hex plague that had caused the rot 600 moons ago. It came from a land far across the water, and its bite was felt by the races in different ways. Elves were barely affected. Brittle bones died slowly. Green skins quickly and brutally. The bloodburn was weaker on Urgath, but it affected its creatures nonetheless. The trolls were left cursed with weak flesh and cubs who died before they could be born.
All right. A tiny pierce stick with hex power, Gabrak said. Let them find it.
And keep their crush sticks ready. Zeramak said there were beasts. Can a troll not rest for a moment? Grunwa is ready. Moving on. The tribe must survive! Mugwa, help her service. At his service.
Akrog is listening.
Ready for action. Go join the war. Grunwa is ready. Zazka, help. Going now. The voice of the Moonkin. If he insists. This way? Going now. Moving on. Enemy's killed a hero! What can he do for the tribe?
Akrog is listening. Get up. The Moonkin needs him.
Grunwa is here.
What should he do?
May Mugwa curse them.
What is this?
What is needed of him? Grunwa can help. What now? More trouble?
On his way.
Can a troll not rest for a moment? The blood for the tribe! Zazka is listening.
This is where the Moonkin for the Moonkin!
Mugwa, help her service.
Akrog is ready.
Afraid of an old troll? They should be. Over here, big shit.
Not enough power. Feel the might of the Moonkin.
At his service.
Mugwa, mend their flesh.
The tribe for the blood! The blood for the tribe!
Even the worms would not eat such a beast. What can he do for the tribe? This way? He is going. Time to move on. Grunwa is ready. Let him at them!
Akrog is listening.
They will not get away from Zazka!
What should he do? Let Akrog see.
What can he do for the tribe? Moving on. There. So many shiny things.
Grungwar has any idea who lived here? Hunters?
Nah. They hunt for the shiny things, so they would not leave them here. Maybe...
No! No touching! Fat troll hands don't touch Zippet's gold! No!
Mugwas!
No cause for worry. Just a tiny spirit greenskin. It is harmless.
Harmless? Zippet will show the fat brutes harmless. You see these bones, yes? They were two adventurers who starved to death because Zippet kept the magic walls up for 100 years.
The Moonkin care not about the shiny things, but they need something with hex power.
Hex what?
Magic.
Oh, you mean an artifact, yes? Fine. Zippet doesn't want to stay here for 100 years, no. So here's his deal. Zippet gives you one of his artifacts, and the fat brutes hand back his gold. Everybody happy, yes?
What is this artifact they will get in return? They need something strong, with hex power.
It, is strong. Owned by a very powerful pale-skinned mage. Yes.
A hex stick, then. What can it do? Throw fireballs? Raise the dead?
Well, no. Cut potatoes. By itself, floating, yes. Very useful, very strong. And the pale skin loved it.
It should be fine, Akrog. Just a bit of hex power will be enough.
Fine, they have a pact.
Yes, yes! Now give Zippet the gold!
Grunwar is ready.
Interesting. Probably.
Oh, beautifuls! Come back to Zippet, yes!
And gone. Grungwar.
It is true. His soul was not at peace, so his god took him into the moonlit river and...
Just get hold of him, okay? This place gives me the creeps.
Akrog, is he all right?
It is just...
The gift of spirits?
It is true, but this is the second time in a day. Before that, Akrog had not heard a spirit in moons.
Maybe the cradle makes Akrog's gift stronger?
Grungwar thinks not. His own gifts are still the same. It must be something else in this jungle, or just chance.
Well, now is not the time to think. Let them try this key, so they can bring the artifact back to Zeramak.
Can a troll not rest for a
Let
moment?
Grungwar take a closer look.
There, the artifact.
Chieftain, let them go back to the tribe camp. This should be enough for Zeramak to shape the tooth.
Akrog is listening. Akrog is ready.
What is needed of him?
If
That
he
way.
insists. They messed with the wrong tribe.
He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp.
For the Moonkin, the tribe must survive!
Service.
More problems to smash.
Grunwar is ready.
What now?
What can he do
More
for the
trouble.
tribe?
The blood for the tribe!
Grunwar is here. Afraid of an old troll? They should.
Even the worms will not eat such a beast. Pretty.
Grunwar is ready.
Can Zaska help? Well, well. What have they here? What now? More trouble?
Akrog is listening.
Mugwa, help her servants.
What is needed of him?
Moving now.
Zaska is listening.
Akrog is ready. What should he do?
He is on his way.
What is that?
What on Urgath is...
All right. Let them find Little Blood, then bring this to Zeramak. They must complete the devouring before sundown.
It will all work out. Grungwa feels it. Mugwa smiles upon them.
Wonderful. Then what could go wrong?
Why, Zaska? Why must he always blaspheme? Zaska knows how difficult his role in the tribe is. Wants everyone to shun him.
Wait. Zaska's jokes are why they like him not? He always thought they were just jealous of his pretty face.
Zaska is avoiding the question.
No. Zaska is just not in the mood for being questioned by an old, ailing troll.
Fine. If Zaska wants to stay an outcast among kids...
Sure. Pure, holy Elder Grungwar Oldfur only wanted to help.
The kin disrespecting Zazka has nothing to do with his blaspheming. Remember when Akrog and him chose each other as trusted ones? So many told Akrog it was a mistake.
And they were wrong to do so. Zaska is a Moonkin, no matter his birth blood. But still, without Mugwa, the Moonkin would know no hexes and would not speak. And he should respect that.
If Mugwa is as mighty as Grungwar says, surely she can take a few jokes from a small-tusked, ugly troll. Now, is he done with his lesson?
Grungwar is not trusted one Zazka's enemy, and he should know that.
Sure.
What is wrong with Zazka?
Must be the weather.
Has it to do with the...
Mugwa's utters, no. Now can they please...
Zazka can blaspheme all he likes.
Leave it, Chieftain. Either way, let them move on. In that direction?
Going now.
Grungwa is here.
Akrog is listening.
If he insists.
He will lead the way.
Go on, crash! They hear?
Noak, quick.
What can he do for the tribe?
He cannot do that yet. Akrog...
Go squish!
What is needed?
They see Noak strong. He make Eric go squish. He do same for Brittlebone, who killed Sire. All of them. As long as he leaves a handful for Zaska. Zaska get 5. Noak 5T.
50. Why is Noak out here alone? It is dangerous.
Maybe for old Grumpf. No for Noak. He's strong.
He is, but he's also the Moonblood, and the tribe needs him. Hunter Eric was killed by a wild wyvern just a few sundowns ago. What?
Noak not Eric. And tribe like Noah, cause he's strong. How he can stay strong if he always hiding in his shelter?
He is right, Grungwar. Noag must be strong on his own, too. There is nothing the Moonkin respect more than a warrior who can crush 5 Brittlebones alone. Just look at Nurbok.
Big blood, true! And not just 5. Noah crushed them all! Every last one! And then they build shelter from their bones and feed their flesh to the Moonkin cubs!
Mugwa septic utters, Noag. Take a deep breath. The hunters are not here.
But will be! And if Noah been stronger last time, Sire would still be here, and...
Oh, little blood. Calm. Be calm. It is not his fault Sire is dead.
Is... Everyone say Noah Moonblood. Noah blessed because he's so strong, but he not. When hunters came, he can do nothing. Nothing.
And neither could Akrog, or anyone. Noag is a Moonblood, it is true. But Sire was a First Blood. 10 times stronger than even Nurbok. It is good to grieve kin, and it can be good to be angry. But Little Blood must not let this anger turn into despair. Else he will, one day, do something bad.
Sire always say the same thing. Big Blood right. Noag sorry. He be calm now.
It's all right, Noag. They all understand. So, we just went out here to show the tribe he is strong and to unleash his anger?
No, not only. He needs something from the Eric. It's... how say... guts?
Should Sazka dare to ask why?
It's surprise for Crumple Noah make with Zeramak. Noah can take guts, Big Blood?
Sure, but he will accompany them afterwards. It is better this way. What should he do?
Noah ready. Wrap them! They go back to Zeramak now?
Soon.
Grunwald will go there. What you stated of him,
Noah go. It is true. Crumple!
What is that?
Moonblood! Mugwa prays he's safe! Zeramak no see him since sunup. Where he go? Well, of course Noah's safe. He Moonblood. He go out in wild and find Erica and get stronger.
Ah, that good. The Moonblood needs be strong.
Little Blood? He wanted to give Zeramak something?
True. Here, Noah found... It's so sticky.
Smells as nice as it looks.
True, could work. Can Chieftain give Zeramak moment? Look, pretty. Like Zeramak.
What is this? A hammer?
A songbone, like greenskin slave drums. But this one makes long sounds like an iron beak's call.
They mean music?
It is true. This is for Crumb then, Noag. What is the occasion?
They see.
All right. Akrog needs Zeramak to shape what he need.
Zeramak, old hide, he have it still. Here, Chieftain, Mugwa's tooth.
Akrog thanks, Zeramak. To Cabrax, then. Oh, and Zeramak's scrappers can search the cave now. It is safe.
But need give Crumple surprise first.
Right.
This looks interesting. Where was Noag? Crumb got worried.
Make something for Crumple.
Just show him, Noag. He will like it.
Here, gift.
A song wood. No, a song bone. But how did Noag make this? And why is he giving it to Crumb?
Zeramak helped Noah make it. And he, well, Crumple always helped Noah, just like Big Blood, Zaska, and Sire. Noah he want to ask.
Oh, spit it out already. He wants to make Crumb his trusted one, no?
True.
That is very kind of Noag. Crumb will gladly be Noag's trusted one.
Well, it is settled then.
Shepherd Crumb kind soul and Moonblood Noag just struck the bond of trust.
Noah, thanks. He will be good trusted one to Crumple.
Calm, little blood. You can speak with Crumple again later. There is much to do.
His same blood is right, but Crumb thanks Noag again. He will start making sounds as soon as he can. If these old fingers allow it, that is. What can he do for the tribe? Is here.
No, I'm ready. Can Zaska help? Moonblood! Mugwa praise!
Akrog is ready.
Go on here!
Ha! Look at this! The fabled Moonblood. Noag, is it not?
It's true.
Well, well. Noag truly has his sire's blood. A prime specimen. And Grungwa says he has no signs of the rot at all. No weak bones. No stunted tusks. Nothing?
None. He's not even old enough to hunt yet, but already stronger than some warriors by his 5th year. Grungwa believes he will grow even bigger. Chieftain Narjak aside, Mugwa praise him, Noag is the strongest Moonkin that there ever was.
Well, then Cabrax hopes Noak will sire many cubs. Perhaps one with a Bone King, though.
Noak is standing right here, they know.
It is just mating. So, have the Moonkin shaped the tooth yet?
Akrog has it.
Let Cabrax see.
The Moonkin's great warrior, Nurbok, fears the tribe being here will draw the tusk hunters near. Cabrax fears it not?
Cabrax fears.
And yet, he agreed to do the devouring.
And he told Akrog why. The brittle bone hunters are dangerous. But the moment Trollkind allows them to crush their traditions and the law, they have won.
Words worthy of a chieftain. Also remember there are no signs of hunters wide and far. They are probably scavenging the kin they killed last moon.
They speak true. Akrog has been meaning to ask this. Why is the Bonekin tribe so small? With their hex power and their gifts, they could become one of the greatest tribes on Urgath.
And what good would that do? Look around, Akrog. This shrine is not big enough to shelter many trolls at once. Especially not if they are fat like Cabrax.
They could build shelters around it.
True, maybe they could. But they would be harder to shield against enemies of the tribe, and draw more attention to the cradle. Also, it was never the Bonekin's calling to grow big. They are the guardians of the cradle, the servants of Mugwa. No more, and no less.
How can it be the Bonekin have not been cursed by the rot? Many other troll tribes have.
That is a good question. One Cabrax has often asked the bones about.
And? What did the wise bones say?
That the cradle protected them. It is the only explanation. There were a few Bonekin whose flesh was cursed, but they were all wanderers who spent many moons away from the shrine when the cursing happened.
This makes sense. Then perhaps the power of the cradle could cure the blood rot too.
Cabrax and the Seers thought the same thing. That is why they allowed the four Bonekin, who returned ill to the shrine, to sleep right next to the cradle, hoping Mugwa would mend their flesh.
She helped them not.
Cabrax is certain she tried, but she could not. All four are now floating in the moonlit river.
Akrog knows they have spoken of this before, but is there truly no way the Bonekin can let all the Moonkin into the cradle for the devouring? Tradition demands
that all kin see the chosen chieftain devour the heart. Cabrax knows, but there were enough fools in the tribe who wanted the Moonkin not to come here as it is, rot and all. And Cabrax wanted not to cause more grunting. 12 chosen Moonkin warriors, and the elders of the tribe can witness it. The rest will have to stay outside in the tribe camp.
Of course. Akrog understands. Here. Will this do?
It should. Follow them inside.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
The air here makes Grimoire's hide prickle.
Ready for action.
At his service.
Back, Moonkin. This is...
Quiet, Brog. This chosen chieftain Akrog Bone Crusher. Narjak Firstborn's cub. And he is?
The second-born and the moonblood of the tribe. Noag.
Huh. Still just a cub. And bigger than Neok. Why Akrog come here? He want to honor his sire's flesh?
It is true. Akrog still cannot believe he is gone. It is just a moon ago. They were still sitting around a campfire, listening to Grimoire's stories. And now... Akrog will crush the hunters. Every last rotten one of them.
And Sazka will help him.
A fair goal. Just forget not that the tribe must come first. Always.
At least the Brittlebone hunters left him his tusks.
And great tusks they were.
If Mugwa will not guide Narjak into the moonlit river until the devouring, where is his soul now?
Waiting in the earth. When devouring done, Mugwa take soul and bring it to Moonlit River.
Akrog still cannot understand why the firstborn blood protected Narjak not. No arrows could pierce his hide.
No arrows, it is true. But the throwing spike of a brittle-bone stick-flinger could. The firstborn blood only made him long-lived, not invulnerable.
That throwing spike should not have hit him. It should not.
No.
Little Blood has been very quiet. How is he feeling?
Nothing.
Nothing what? He feels nothing?
No. This thing. It knows sire. It just flesh and bone. Like pig after hunter crush it. Sire is gone. And always will be. Because Noag no save him.
Little Blood, they spoke about...
No. Big Blood no speak. Not now.
Akrog knows Zazka respected Narjak like no other. Is there anything he wants to say?
He is dead, trusted one. Zazka can say all he wants, but Narja never hear it.
Akrog wishes they had spent more time together.
Understandable. But there is a good reason a troll cub belongs to and is raised by the tribe, and not its sires.
A troll must not favor his offspring over his other kin, Akrog knows. Still, they had only just started hunting together. Akrog just wishes he had known him better. Akrog should go. He must prepare the devouring.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Akrog is listening.
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
On his way.
Can Zazka
That
help?
way.
Go on here.
What should he do?
That direction?
Going now.
He will lead the way.
What on Urgath is this?
Mugwa prays. He...
Thingkeeper Neek knows him. The Troll who...
How knows he?
Oh, be no fool. Every Troll knows the cub of Chieftain Narjak Firstborn. And Neek must say he expected something else. Akrog looks not yet like a chieftain to me.
It is true.
So easy to shake. Be either way, what came he here for?
This is the Bonekin's treasure, is it not? Why keep so many Brittlebone things?
So the Brittlebones find them not.
Akrog understands. Akrog must leave.
Why Akrog come here? He want honor his...
It is true. Akrog should be...
Sharp tusks and thick hide. Well then, time for the preparations.
The summoning of Mugwa's cub.
No need to look like a beak shat on his head, Akrog. Summoning Mugwa's cub is a great honor. He should be smiling.
A Moonkin and a Bonekin have to die for the ritual. Akrog sees nothing to smile about, and he understands not why Cabrax would.
Cabrax told him why. It is an honorable way to die. Being worked to death as a slave of the Greenskins? Disgrace. Starving? Disgrace. Untusked by a brittle bone? Disgrace. But giving one's blood so that Mugwa's cub can take the fabled Chieftain Narjak Firstborn into the Moonlit River? That is an honorable way to die. A way worthy of Mugwa's spawn.
Cabrax speaks true. Arnuk's trusted one will have dark thoughts for a long time. But maybe he will find solace in the thought that Arnuk will be floating in the moonlit river right beside Narjak. It is a great honor.
Arnuk die? Why?
So Noag's sire can go in peace, and trusted one Akrog can be the new chieftain. Zazka will explain to Noag, but not now.
The Bloodgivers are already here, are they not? What else is needed?
Prepare the rest of the offering, of course. Wood, food, and crushed stone. Tradition demands for the Devoured One's tribe to gather them. But if Akrog wants, the Bone King can do it instead. He knows the Moonkin are weary,